Catherine McKenna, UNISON. On behalf of Public Services International, representing care workers worldwide and the global unions, we welcome the adoption of a standalone paragraph on access to justice for women in the world of work. This paragraph affirms international labour standards and underscores the central importance of freedom of association and collective bargaining. These fundamental rights form the basis for securing equal pay for work of equal value and for advancing social care rights at work. Their inclusion strengthens trade union advocacy for real equality in the workplace. But despite this progress, the greatest barrier to justice for women workers remains the ongoing regression of labour protections and the lack of independent, accessible labour law enforcement. As a labour and trade union rights are weakened, women who are overrepresented in low pay, insecure and care-related jobs are left without effective remedies for discrimination, harassment and violence at work, wage injustice and unfair dismissal. Access to justice cannot be realised where enforcement systems are under-resourced or politicised, where labour inspectorates lack independence or capacity, or where women are forced to carry the financial and personal risk of pursuing claims alone. The gap is widened further by the global failure to recognise care as a human right. Quality care transforms lives and supports every aspect of human development, yet the underpaid care burden placed on women restricts their economic independence and limits their ability to seek justice. To move forward, several priorities are essential. We must stop the regression of labour protections and strengthen labour rights frameworks. We must guarantee independent, well-resourced labour inspection and enforcement systems. We must protect freedom of association and collective bargaining, particularly for women in precarious and the care sectors. Governments must recognise the care in law and policy, invest in strong public care services and reduce the disproportionate unpaid care burden carried by women. We must also ensure accessible, safe, compliant mechanisms so women workers can raise concerns without fear of retaliation. Strengthening collaboration with trade unions is vital, as unions play a central role in defending rights and ensuring accountability. And crucially, women from Northern Ireland must be fully included in peace-building and security decision-making, as promised under the UN Security Resolutions 1325. This commitment cannot remain symbolic. Women, especially those working in precarious and care sectors, must have a real and influential seat at the table. If UN bodies, governments and partners commit to these priorities, enrolling the rollback of labour protections, ensuring independent enforcement systems and embedding the right to care, in law and in policy, we can make meaningful progress towards substantive equality and real access to justice for all women workers.